Welcome back to Sunday League. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. Tuesday League football doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it? Which is why I'm calling this series six-a-side sessions. As many of you know, we don't train as a team. However, on Tuesdays, we do six-a-side football. So I guess this is as close as we get to a training session. There's no set lineup, it's just whoever wants to come over and play. The particular league that we're in is run by Champions Soccer. It's a pretty well-run league and they've got them up and down the country. So if you're interested in looking for something like this, check out their website. So tonight we face a team called Cockney Herberts and these are the players on show. We've got Sean, Graham, Luke, Too Good, Connor, Nosey and Tomo. So it's 6 starting, 1 on the bench, but it's roll on, roll off whenever you like. Should we go? Let's go. So for those of you that tuned in last season, you would know that this grey kit was our away kit as our opponent comes forward and fires high and wide. It's never really been about looking the part, it's just about turning up and playing football as Connor looks to get through there. The loose ball ends up with Nosey's left foot into the back of the net and that's 1-0 to Palmer's FC. Something you might have clocked on with straight away is the camera's not as sturdy as usual. That's because we've got to go handheld with this, not really much room for a tripod I'm afraid. So for the rest of the video you're going to have to rely on steady hand Smiv, current Jenga champion in my household. Don't even bother wasting your time. So with a lot of six-a-side games it's very much end to end, so you got to make your chances count, something our opponents haven't really been doing at the moment. Our turn to come forward now as Nosey spots the runner Connor inside of him. Connor picks it up, he runs forward, has a look and finds Too Good in space as he brings it down with his chest. He looks around and finds the run of Nosey there as he looks to put it through, but it's intercepted by the defender. As he brings it away, he does well to shrug Connor off and stay on his feet in the process. He's now got options ahead of him as he looks to play the ball on this near side now. This team actually have no numbers, so it's hard to differentiate them as this guy comes forward, shoots, but it's blocked by Too Good. Graham now playing it out from the back up to Nosey. Nosey looks to take on this man here, which he does. He brings it forward, but he's under pressure, so he opts to play it out to Too Good on that far side. Too Good plays it straight back, but it's a little bit too much for Nosey to get onto. The keeper clears it out straight back to Too Good. He shoots, and then the keeper slices it out of play. More pressure now as Connor gives the ball to Luke. Luke brings it forward. He's under pressure from this man here, but he manages to stay on his feet. He keeps going, but it's too much. He runs into the keeper, and that goes out for a corner. The corner's played on the edge to Nosey, who takes a touch, fires with a left, but the keeper saves and sends it round the post. Time for our opponents to come forward with a chance now, and it's a long-range shot, but that's not troubling Sean. Playing it out from the back again, it's Nosey that puts the ball up to Too Good. Too Good spots the run of Luke, and it's a good ball. Good enough for him to run onto, though. It looks like it as he gets the shot in, but the keeper saves at the near post. Time for some defending as our opponents come forward. He's got options left and right, but he opts for right as he pokes it back into the centre. This man here picks it up, shoots, and it hits the post and goes out for a throw. Chance down the other end as Luke puts our opponent under pressure. His misplaced pass reaches Nosey as he gives it to Too Good. Too Good gives it to Luke. Luke takes it round this man here. He gets the shot in, but that just goes wide. Here's Sean with a goal kick intended for Connor, but our opponent gets a touch and the loose ball ends up with Too Good as he runs onto it. He's got someone with him here as he does a little step over. Our opponent commits as he goes to the byline. He cuts inside of him. He's still got the ball at this point. He fires with a left near post past the keeper into the back of the net, and that's now 2-0 to Palmer's FC. And it's also half time. You might watch it, but it's now time. No adverts in this. Straight through to the second half. Let's go. And so it's our opponents that start the bright as they look to come forward. This guy doing a couple of step overs, but being held up by Graham, but he does actually get a pass up to his mate up here. It's a touch and a turn and straight through the legs of Tomo as he gets past Too Good here, but Graham gets the tackle in as Connor clears things up. Connor's now under pressure from that same man, but a nice little touch to get past him here as he brings it forward. He plays it up to Luke. Luke then takes one touch as Connor overlaps him. He gives it back to him, but he's blocked off here by one man, then the second, and they end up having a little bit of afters. But Luke carries on as he brings it forward here. He's got one man to take on. He cuts inside of him. He dummies the first shot, then the second, but he looks to get it in the third time. Lucky, but the defender does well to keep it out. The ref's not happy with Connor and his new mate here as he makes him shake hands, but they must get on really well as they don't want to let go. More pressure from us now as Connor takes a throw, but it's not actually a throw, you just kick it in. But it's picked up by Nosey on the turn, but fires over the bar. Long ball from the back by Nosey now up to Too Good. First time touch into the path of Connor. Connor then puts it first time back to Too Good as he takes a touch. He's held up by the defender. He plays it through to Connor. First time shot from him, but the keeper saves at his near post. More pressure for our opponents now as Luke intercepts this pass as he brings it forward, takes it past his man, plays it out to Too Good. First time ball back to Luke. It's a simple tap in. He's not going to miss from there. 3-0 to Palmer's FC. Here's Graham with a ball up to Nosey here as he looks to take on his man, but he's caught out and the loose ball is picked up by Tomo, but he's caught out by our opponent there as he's one-on-one with Sean. He fires past him into the back of the net, and that's now 3-1 to Palmer's. A bit of momentum now as our opponents look to get another as the ball's played in on the edge. It's a poor shot though as Sean picks it up easily. It's then a long throw from him down the pitch. It bounces over our opponent's head and arrives with Nosey as he goes down the wing. Cuts inside of his man there as Connor picks up the ball. He hangs about as he waits for it to arrive on his left. He fires with that left past the keeper, and that's now 4-1 to Palmer's FC. So this happens a lot. 2 balls on the pitch as our opponent looks to clear. He actually hits Too Good on the way out, but that doesn't faze him as the ball's played up to Connor. He then gets it under, cuts inside as it goes for our opponent's legs, cuts back on the outside onto his left, fires past the keeper. 5-1 to Palmer's FC. From kickoff, our opponent plays it back home to the defender, but it's good pressure from Connor here as he's made to go even further back to the keeper. Connor then continues the pressure as the keeper's pass is intercepted by him. There's a very simple ball on for Too Good here, but he opts to go the hard route as he drags it back, takes it round the defender. defender, plays it across for 2 good, and that's a very simple tap-in. That's 6-1 and full time. So there you have it. Let's see what that game did to the current table. Well, as you can see, we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. 6 points clear now. Will we win it? Only time will tell. But anyway, you asked for this 6-a-side sessions. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Drop a like if you want to see more, and we'll see you in the next one. Meanwhile, here's a guy that can't be bothered to use the road. Scottish brought his dog over. And finally, for those that wanted to know where we played today, we were literally just outside the Nou Camp as Barcelona hosted Atletico Madrid.